Hey, I'm George. I'm 27 years old and I just got diabetes like 10 days ago. It's so frustrating, but I have to deal with this and I have to find ways to live my life normally, kind of as before. Let's talk now about my symptoms. It's a bit weird, but somehow a funny story, let's say. So I was skiing with a friend and she told me that, George, you are being too much. And I'm like, come on, I'm just more sportive now and I go with more speed on the slopes and yeah, it's just this. But if I think now, literally I was peeing like each hour, and I was ashamed to pee on the slopes because there were people passing and stuff, but I really couldn't stop. When it came, it came. Huh? So what the fuck? But yeah, it's one of the classical symptoms, I would say. And of course, I was drinking quite a lot of water, around 3 liters. But I really thought that it's me and my new way of living. I was actually training for a semi-marathon, so I was pretty sportive. I also do snowboard and skiing, not professional level, but yeah, I was doing quite a lot of sport, and I still do with now with diabetes. Even after I went out from the hospital, the first thing I did it was to go to the gym. And it's just me being a bit crazy sometimes, let's say. I come from Eastern Europe, maybe that's why. Mhm. Good. So after this weekend, it was everything quite normal. Maybe I was drinking a bit too much water and I was peeing a bit too often, but I didn't realize it. But when I went to the gym, I really felt a bit without the full energy. So I was like, maybe I'm not eating that well, but honestly, I was eating pretty well. I was like ordering vegetables from a special shop, and then I had the recipes, healthy recipes to be cooked. So it was not that bad, huh? I mean, it is pretty good food. And then the next weekend, I had a friend coming from London for the first time. So, of course, I wanted to do a lot of things with him to show him my city. I live in Lyon, France. So, a lot of good sweets, wine, beers. We had a crazy weekend. And yeah, on Saturday night, maybe we arrived at home around 6, no, 7 a.m., something like this. So, maybe it was a bit too much. And you cannot imagine the amount of sugar that I ate because I wanted him to try everything. Good. After that weekend, I really felt like, man, I'm getting too old. Maybe losing a night is not for me. So I felt constantly bad for Monday and Tuesday. And then I was like, I should go and run, and for sure I will recover. I did it, and yeah, man, it was amazing. Running probably decreased my blood sugar, so I felt so alive that I could do anything, and I'm fully in shape. But then the next day I felt bad again. So I got a doctor appointment, and I went to him on Thursday after I went to the client. And when I went to the client, it was pretty funny. Really, I lost like 5-7 kilos in those 2 days, which was crazy, and I knew that for sure I have an issue now. Let's hope it's not that bad. And when I put my belt, it didn't fit. So I was like, what the heck? I have to do another hole in the belt, and yeah, I went like this with the pants and the client, and sometimes I had to put my pants up just because yeah, they were falling. So it was now it's funny, but it was not that funny back then. But luckily, I have a good relationship with my client, so it was pretty nice. And then I went to the doctor. He told me directly that for sure you have diabetes, especially because I have some members of my family. And then on Friday, in the afternoon, I stayed with the girl. I felt super alive, and I felt that everything is going to be good. We also ate pizza. It feels good, you know. And pizza, who's apparently so bad for people with diabetes because we're mountain rules with your sugar levels. And then around 4 p.m. on a Friday, I got the call for my doctor telling me that it's quite bad. You have very bad numbers. You have to go immediately to the emergency. I actually went to him. He called me. I went to the hospital, and he was like, "Can you come here very quick?" It's like, that's bad news. He sent me directly to the emergency. Unfortunately, there were no places at the endocrinology, so I had to go to the emergency, and I got directly perfusion, and I was there with a lot of, people with bigger issues than me, and it was not the best experience. But now I'm 10 days after this, and I start to stabilize a bit and understand a bit more how to put my insulin, how to count my carbs. So it's better, and it's not the end of the world. And I saw some videos on YouTube that inspired me to post this video, and I'll probably post again because I really like traveling. I really dreamt to go, for example, in Asia and work from there. I actually work a lot online. So we have to be strong. We are a very strong community. I met people with diabetes type 1 that really helped me a lot. Maybe I'll do a video about them and how much they mean now to me. And also just sharing it to social media. For example, I posted on Instagram on my personal account, and a lot of people send me powerful messages encouraging me. And also some people told me that, hey, I know that guy that has diabetes type 1, you can talk with him and so on. So it's good, huh? Yeah, so everything starts with the symptoms. Yeah, I never wish this to anybody. I have a sister and a brother, and for me it's like I have it, so maybe this will increase the probability that they don't have it. And I feel pretty strong to carry this burden on my shoulders. So life goes on. Take care and stay strong. See ya in the next video. And if you liked it, hit the like. Actually, this is my first this is my first video, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but yeah, life goes on. Stay strong, people. Thank you so much for watching.